Good morning, Living Quirky team. I'm going to make a quick Slack tutorial on how to use the basics and to get going to Slack. So to get started, you can access Slack via the web portal or through the desktop app. The web portal is livingquirky.slack.com, and you'll see a very similar interface to what you're going to see on the desktop app, which I'm going to open here in a moment. The desktop app, which is the one I like to use the most, opens up in this neat little box with the crazy little animation, and from here you click on the plus button. So the plus is the team sign-on for Slack, and for here you type in Living Quirky and then press continue, and then you're going to type in the email address that you want to use for your Slack sign-in. So I'm going to use my default account that I've been using. And from here you have two options. You have either type in a password or you have send magic link. Type password is if you haven't made your Slack account yet, you'll need to use the type password to create a new Slack account. Or if you have an existing Slack account and you want to type in the password like your standard sign-in screen. Send magic link is when you've used Slack at least once. It will send you a email to the email account you're using. So for example, dplunk@gmail.com, and I just go through my email and I click on the link and it will auto sign me in without having to type in the password. This is useful for in case you have forgotten your password and do not want to go through the embarrassment of having to click the forgot your password link. I'm going to use the type the password option today. So I'm going to type in my password, press sign in, and so from here you'll see a very similar screen to the web portal. So what I want to point out first is Slack is organized in two main ways. They have teams and then you have channels. You'll see on my sidebar that I'm part of 4 different teams, and then I'm on the Living Quirky team. Under the teams you have different channels, and channels can be are public channels that can be about whatever you want them to be. They can be about a topic, they can be a department, they can be an office location, like whatever we want them to be. And then so to create a channel you can click the plus and you can create the name of your channel, the purpose if you want, and who to send invites to. The invites are for if you want to make a private channel. That's what you would use this for. Next is the direct message section. So everyone that's on our channel you'll see is on this link. So for example, I can just send a message to anyone I want. We'll send one the Toku. It says, "Hi, testing out direct messages for the Slack video tutorial video." And that goes to only Taku, and he'll see that when he logs in. So from here, the fun part about Slack and the reason that it's a lot more fun than say using email chains is, for example, I can write like hashtag at Christina, good morning, and she'll get a notification that says, "Hey, I pinged you." Or you can type in, "Hey, let's do everyone," so you will all see this. I am posting the Slack tutorial video this morning, and I can put a hashtag of random, and I'll put Quark Juice on there too. Now, this is where the fun part about Slack comes in. We can do a couple things. We can use emojis, which who doesn't like to use emojis, to add a little bit more flavor to our video. I'll put the nerd smiley face in. I'm going to put the bomb, because this video is the bomb, in here. And I'll send that. So Slack always gives you these little notifications that say, hey, there's people using different time zones. So it's a good notification for you to know that in case like there's people that work late or don't work late. You can still send it or you can edit it, it just depends. Like that'd be useful if like you were using a time sensitive message like, hey, we need to have this video done by 10 o'clock Pacific, then people know about that. So also from here, you can click, so you can see on the message, someone wrote like, you can react. So I'll go up here to Lorelai's message. And what this does is, you know, in those like email chains when people send like, hey, I need everyone to make sure they check their Facebook messages by 10 o'clock tomorrow, instead of getting like a list of like 10 okay, great, awesome email addresses or email responses, you can just go in here and you can type a reaction. So you can put like a thumbs up to something like that. So that's what a reaction is. You're just replying to that person's message to confirm that you got it, which is super useful. Also, one of the other great benefits of Slack that we can use is if you can click here, you can upload files. So I can actually, we'll just go this way. You can click plus and you can upload a file, which is super handy in like if you want to upload a Word document or a picture or something that like you would add as an attachment to an email, everyone can see it in here. This is for if you want to do like code, so not really too important for us right now. Creating a post is like, say you want to do a much longer formatted post, which like, say for example, Virginia might love this, is like you can format in paragraphs and put bullet lists and all of those great things, which they have a great tutorial right here if you want to read more about that. And then so the next part I want to go over with y'all is how to set up your profile. On your profile, you'll click right here on your name. You'll click Profile and Account. And you can click Edit Profile, which is just a quick like, this is my first name, last name, what I do, phone number, Skype information. And this is where you upload and change your photo. I didn't change mine yet, so I could show y'all how to do this. So if I want to do this, I just click it. And then I go into here, and mine are very neatly organized, and I can do under headshots and add one I want to add. So I'll add this one for right now, and I can crop the photos how I want. You can see I can do that, or make it smaller, however I want to do that. And then I scroll down and press Save Profile Photo. Let that save. I've done all the changes I want to. And then account settings will take you to the web address, the web portal for Slack. And if you need to change your username, you can change your username. Or if you want to change your password, you can change your password. And then if you want to do two-factor authentication, let me know and I can help you set that up. If you don't know what two-factor authentication is, that's something we can talk about at a later date. So from there you can see all the things that you can do. You can sign out from all your phone in case you lost your phone. It's good to know. And notifications, how you want to receive your notifications. The Slack recommended settings are great to use. And then profile is just what you saw just a minute ago. Okay, that does it for just the basic Slack tutorial. I will get more involved with doing some like more advanced stuff with Slack, but I wanted to give everyone a good just example of how to start messaging and using Slack for the purpose of how we want to use Slack for right now. So if you have any questions, you can send me a direct message on Slack, and I'll see you on there.